Welcome back. Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me to another episode of Music with Nick. Today, we got a special marathon of a band that I've only, I think I've done one reaction with Alexia. The band is ENYA, and we're going to do a full marathon today. So give me 1 second. I just want to look up one quick thing. Yeah. This marathon is sponsored by Great Scott. Thank you so much, Great Scott, for sponsoring this video and making it happen. I'm super excited to do this, and let's get it started. And also for people who are fans of ENYA, welcome to the channel. If you like what you see, you can subscribe, you leave a like or a comment, whatever you like. So I'm gonna name off the titles that we're gonna cover today, and then let's get into it. So we're gonna start with ENYA, Orinoco Flow or Sail Away. Let's see here. This is from 1988. All right, then we're gonna do all these names are super hard to pronounce. The next one is ENYA Ebudae, and this is from Shepherd's Moons from 1991. All right, and then the third one is Anywhere Is from The Memory of Trees. This is 95. Then we're gonna go Wild Child, A Day Without Rain from 2000. And the last one is The River Sings from Amarantine, the album Amarantine 2005. So it's sequentially from the 80s until 2005. Really cool. All right, so Professor Nick taking off his glasses. And all right, well, thank you so much, Great Scott, for the marathon and for, picking something completely different. Usually we do a lot of rock and jazz and metal and all this good stuff, but today we're going to do some I would say ENYA falls under the category of new age, I think. I mean, I've heard some, Alexia's played some to me, and I love it. So let's see what we got today, and let's get into it. So here we go with Orinoco Flow. I hope I'm pronouncing all this correctly. Thank you, Great Scott. Here we go. Okay, I've heard this before. Not the full song, but I'm sure this was used in some kind of commercial. I don't know. Some kind of wine, Victoria's Secret, I don't know, car commercial. But I've heard this dum dum bang, dum dum bang, dum dum bang, dum dum bang. I've heard it before. Not the song, or the singing, but it has been sampled. So yeah, like with these guys here. So just wanting to, that's why I did this. Okay, cool. good. That's how you make music with one, basically with a keyboard. A microphone, a little bit of delay, and a keyboard. I don't think she used anything else. This is very good, and I love the arpeggios in there. Really cool. Just a very memorable tune, and I mean, I'm sure she made millions with this because I'm super positive that I've heard this before. Somewhere, I'm sure it was somewhere on TV. I don't know, in a movie, in a commercial, highly sampled. I don't know, but yeah, definitely heard this before. So there you go. Okay, now we got a little bit of a shorter song. I don't even know if I should pause or anything. Ebudae. Let's check it out. What language is this? Beautiful. I don't know which languages it was, but I don't know. It sounds more like an indigenous or maybe African dialect or something. It reminded me a little bit of a record, a cassette that I would used to listen to with my mom a lot. Paul Simon, and Paul Simon, I think it's Graceland, and he has a lot of African influence on this beautiful singing and just very amazing just record to get you into world music. And I love world music because it's just so it makes you appreciate so many different styles, and I love different languages, and I myself, I mean, I speak four, so I can appreciate other languages for what they are, and I kind of try to decipher, and and being, for example, like a Spanish and Italian speaker, there's a lot of stuff that I do understand when I listen to Latin. Very close. I mean, it is different, but you understand other languages like Portuguese, and then being a German speaker, you understand a lot of stuff. It comes close, like Dutch and Swedish, Norwegian, all these very northern countries. And for yeah, and well, I'm not gonna say where I'm originally. I mean, I was born in Germany, but my DNA goes back all the way into that area, like Swedish, and it's so funny because I'm not blonde, or I don't have blue eyes. My dad has blue eyes. But well, I'm getting off from the topic here, but I just love languages, and I like to listen to other languages, and Alexia and I, we watch a lot of foreign movies for the same reason. Okay, now next song is Anywhere Is by ENYA, of course, and let's go. So far, thank you so much, Great Scott. Very similar names. Great Scott is very entertaining and very cool. I love the recordings.
I walk the maze of moments, but everywhere I turn to begins a new beginning, but never finds a finish. I walk to the horizon, and there I find another. It all seems so surprising, and then I find that I know. You go there, you come forever. I go there, it's my way. We stay here, we go to anywhere. The moon upon the ocean is swept around in motion, but without ever knowing the reason for its flowing. In motion on the ocean, the moon still keeps on moving, the waves still keep on waving, and I still keep on going. You go there, you go forever. I go there, it's my way. We stay here, we go to anywhere. I wonder if the stars are the life that is to be mine, and will they let their light shine enough for me to follow? I look up to the heavens, the night is clouded over. There's smoke of constellation, no Vela, no Orion. The shells upon the roadsides are taken from their own lives, the echo of their story, but all I hear are low sighs as willow words are weaving and willow waves are leaving. But should I be believing that I am only dreaming?
Oh my god, this is like the nicest thing. So Great Scott wrote me an email, and I totally, because I put these songs when I get the email, when I get the request, I put him on a list. But this is such a nice email, and it says, "Hey Nick, you like international music? I just talked about this." And then so here's a great artist from Ireland. I didn't know that. So ENYA, in terms of record sales, ENYA is the second most popular artist from Ireland. The first from Ireland is U2. That's also a band I would like to cover. She has a sound all her own. She has a sound all her own. Multi-tracking vocals and layering keyboards. See, I did not read this. And the occasional other instruments, but it might be classified as new age. I don't know if I said new age or so I think I did. Mixed with Celtic or and various other things. Here's a Wikipedia bio. That's so nice. And then he says, not that you'll look, because he says, well, you like to go into things blind. And then he says about the songs, and he even sent me the YouTube links. Thank you so much, Great Scott. That's beautiful, wonderful. I guess it would have been kind of distracting to see, a beautiful woman singing. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I do rather listen to the audio, but I will watch the videos later. I don't know if that's more entertaining for you guys. I'm sorry if it is. But it does, especially when it's a music video, it is, of course, designed to be visually pleasing. So yeah, but thank you so much, Great Scott, for all this, for being so considerate. And so now I've interrupted the song horribly. Let's go back a little bit, but thank you again.
That I am only dreaming. You go there, you go forever. I go there, I lose my way. We stay here together, anywhere. To leave the tread of all time and let it make it dark line in hopes that I can still find the way back to the moment I took the turn and turned to begin a new beginning. Still looking for the answer, I cannot find the finish. It's either this or that way, it's one way or the other. It should be one direction, it could be on reflection. The turn I had just taken, the turn that I was making, I might be just beginning, I might be near the end.
Very cool. And I'm sure what she's doing here, and I didn't even know it was just a one man, you know. I thought it was a band, you know, but I love that. I guess she's called ENYA, and but she's very classically, I'm obviously classically trained, or has a knack for classical music. It just sounds very, doesn't sound too classical, but she knows how to use those chords and make it sound harmonically beautiful, and the layers and the orchestra on top. You know, there's a heavy orchestration with the synthesizer. Really cool. Okay, now let's do we're gonna go to Wild Child. Next song. Here we go.
Ever close your eyes, ever stop and listen, ever feel alive, and you're nothing missing. You don't need a reason, let the day go on and on. Let the rain fall down everywhere around you, give into it now.
it's so cool that she found her style and it worked, and then she's the second biggest selling artist in Ireland. It's a very nice style. I can see people just like using this to meditate, to paint, to write, to study. It's really nice music. It's just very soft to the ear and very easy to digest. It's like it's very beautiful. So now we're gonna play the last one of the marathon, and I think we have time for another one. I'm gonna add another one, and I'm debating if I should do another ENYA or if I should add something that I know, because I looked here under ENYA, and all it says people also, or fans also like, and there is Secret Garden, and I know a Secret Garden tune that I actually learned on guitar. It's a violin piece, but I think I'm gonna play that to you guys, and it's called, let me see if I find it. I had to, oh, there it is. Earth Songs. The Real. Okay, I'm gonna play that for you guys, but after we're done with ENYA. And it's a little bit more upbeat. It's a fast song, but you'll like it. You'll like it. Okay, here we go with the last ENYA song, The River Sings, from the 2005 album. Let's go. I do that all the time on my keyboard. Very cool. I didn't even pause. So yeah, again, another language. I don't know, maybe it even what I was thinking, it could also be just a made up language. A lot of, there's musicians who do that. There's this amazing progressive band from, I think, from Norway or somewhere, and they're called Magma, and they have like this whole language they invented for their music, and it's like, it sounds really cool. Like, I don't know if I should play that, but but it's too weird. It's too prog. We have to do that some other day. No, let me do something in the style of ENYA. And now this is, of course, not as heavily it doesn't have any synthesizers. It is more like, I think it has guitars, violin, and like percussion. And this is the only album I ever owned of, this is Secret Garden. Secret Garden 2006. So basically we're in the timeline, we're in the correct timeline. And this is called Earth Songs, and this is called The Real. And this is a really upbeat song, and this is very Celtic, very like Irish as well. Like a sort of a river dance kind of like tune, very fast. I remember it's because it was a challenge to learn it on the electric guitar. I should like get out the I still have that sheet music, and I should maybe relearn it and play it on the channel. Although I had it on YouTube for the longest time as a like, oh, I can play. So okay, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Nice to hear. I hadn't heard that in, oh my God, like very long, like 10 years or so. I've never showed it to Alexia. I should. Very cool. But I hope you enjoyed the whole marathon and a little bit of extra at the end from my special like little box of music. And thank you, Great Scott. This was great. I love ENYA. Really, really cool. I did recognize the first one, but the other ones are very nice, very peaceful music. It's just very, very great stuff. And that it's one person who does all this is amazing. But I mean, that's what I love about, music. I think Alexia's home. But thank you so much. I hope everybody enjoyed this marathon. Thank you, Great Scott. Let me know what you think, of course, everyone, in the comment section below. What was your favorite piece? Have you heard this before? And then also let me know where was the first one sampled and what movie or what commercial. And also maybe what did you think of the last tune of Secret Garden? Did it make you dance or smile or something? So thank you so much, Great Scott. Thank you for being here, everyone. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.